All right, Master Shredder, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's getting ready to go down.
What's good? That's good money. Master Shredder, train different, game different. Once again with some more game for y'all today.
All right, man. I got a question for you, Shredder.
What's up?
Is meat bad for you? Is meat unhealthy?
Oh man, that's a good question, bro. Because you know it's like a stigma out here today that you need to eat lean meat and this and that.
Gotta get your protein.
Yeah, you gotta get your protein and all of that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that going on, and your iron and all of these misconceptions. So meat is not good for you, and I would say especially according to your genome pattern and stuff like that, and your DNA. All right, so if you're from like a more tropical place, like your ancestry and your background, then meat is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're more from like a colder place, or you know what I'm saying, where plants and crops don't really grow, you know, like Caucasians and things like in Asians and things like that, where they're more,
mountainous people,
mountainous, you know, shit like that. You gonna eat meat, and like your body could break that down. That's what your body is more used to and stuff. So it's like when y'all come on these channels and try to knock us like plant-based for eating our lifestyle, we eat it according to our region. You know what I'm saying? Like our body, it was made for our region and shit. And this stuff is locked in the DNA for fucking ages. So you know what I'm saying?
But now though, so you said, according to where you're born at, or where your ancestry is, but still, does that make the meat good? Is the meat that they eating good? Is it good?
No,
is it healthy?
Especially, all right, so boom, that's great to really go like really down into. Like even if we talking about, all right, even if we're talking about those people who can really eat like meat,
can eat meat,
the meat now is not good. I don't eat flesh no more just because of things like that. Like back when I started this lifestyle, I found out that the meat is not eating the stuff that the animals usually eat, like grass-fed things, like the cows ain't eating grass, and the chicken ain't eating like grains or whatever and stuff. Like chicken eat grains. Yeah, chicken eat grains and corn and shit like that. And probably a little bit of grass too. They not eating that. You know, the pork ain't eating the pigs ain't eating, like, so that's why the meat is bad now too. And that's why I said, nah, if this not the real thing, anything that's fake, I don't want to take part of that, because you're not gonna get what you need. You know?
So what's not good? What's the unhealthy part? Why is it bad for you? Why is it unhealthy? What's some of the specifics?
Specifics?
Yeah.
All right, so one specific I could say why it's bad for you is like I said, it's not eating the stuff that it's supposed to be eating. It's getting fed different hormones, it's getting medications and different steroids and things like that. That goes into the hormone like category, the testosterones and the estrogen and the soy is getting all of these things in it. Everything that's getting put into it is getting put into you. All right, so now what happens when the meat is not eating what it's supposed to eat? The same thing that's gonna happen to you when you're not eating what you're supposed to eat. You're gonna get sick. Your flesh is gonna become like toxic and rotten and poisonous. So what's happening with these meats is they're getting sick. Like these animals, I should say, what's happening with these animals? They're getting sick. They're getting diseases. They're getting cancer. They're getting all type of diseases while they're being bred and while they're being on the farm. And that's just one reason why that is affecting people and why it's bad for you. Because once you're eating something that has cancer, that's like a poisonous type of meat you're eating, like a poison toxin. And then it's being slaughtered as well too. So when it's being slaughtered and when it's not being put down properly, what's happening now is, I could use us for example too. Now when you're anxious or when you're under stress and when you're sweating and things of that nature, you start to sweat and your body produces different type of hormones than when you're not under anxiety or under stress. So when these meats go under stress and anxiety and they get killed, it's like it pumps different type of chemicals into the meat, making it even more toxins and killing the nutrients. More toxins means less nutrients. Less nutrients mean less gains.
Okay.
less gains means more like headache and, you know, more crying and all of that shit.
All right, so let's talk about now some of the most popular stuff out there. Let's start with the pig.
Yeah,
you know, let's start with the pig. What's wrong with the pig?
Man, what's wrong with the pig?
What's the pig? You know, what's unhealthy about the pig?
Well, the pig is a hybrid thing in general. So it's like that. I don't even know what that eats on like regular. Besides the farm shit and its own shit and just anything and garbage.
Right.
Like a pig is a scavenger. So you know how I feel about scavengers. That's like the cleanup of the earth. Like that's like the recyclers of the earth. They clean up all of the dead stuff and the garbage and whatever waste.
Okay.
Waste is the key word.
Okay.
And waste belongs coming out of your body,
right,
not going into your body.
Okay.
So once you put waste into your body, now you got things now your body is doing all this extra work to try and get rid of it. And sometimes it can't even get rid of it, and that's when you end up in the hospital when your body can't get rid of that waste. And
so what all that waste going into the pig that the pig is eating, what is it doing to the pig inside the pig? Is it doing anything to the pig? And what is it doing to the pig? Eating all that waste.
I mean, the pig's intestines and internal system is built for all of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a hybrid thing. It's like a garbage cleanup. Like, you know, like a vulture is like a natural thing in nature that cleans up garbage from, you know. So the pig is like a man-made type of garbage machine, garbage removal. So it's not really doing anything to the pig, really. The pig is pretty, like, it has a good endurance and stuff. So it's gonna last, it's gonna get big, it's gonna get huge with all of this stuff. It's just gonna go into his body and manifest into parasites and other toxins and acidic stuff.
So you say that the pigs have parasites in them?
Yeah, definitely have parasites in them.
Parasites in them?
Parasites in them.
So what about
waste? Because they don't sweat. They don't sweat, and you know that's more toxic buildup and shit, more waste buildup.
But the people they cook the pig, they cook it. Isn't that killing all the stuff that's in it?
Nah, it's not cooked. Nah, it's still blood in it. You just drying it up. it's dried up blood, so you still eating dry blood pretty much when you eat.
So it's not good.
Yeah,
so even cooking the pig ain't good.
Nah, definitely not.
Nah.
And yeah, eating it raw is like 50 times. I'm like, that's like, I don't even know who does that.
So if they're having like a ham sandwich, they go to the supermarket, they get some, a pound of sliced ham, boar's head ham.
But they still put that in the oven though.
Okay.
Yeah, when they do that, like when they process that, well, I guess I would hope they using like the ham and cutting the slices and not giving you that pink like toothpaste slime stuff that they make, like chicken nuggets and bologna and ground beef and franks and sausages. They make all of that from one batch of pink stuff, and they just shape it up.
The leftovers of the pig.
Yeah, the leftovers of the pig and every animal you can think of. More than likely, a couple fingers from somebody.
So
yeah, you
no
don't know
ham,
what's in there.
No ham. They got the holidays coming, man. They're gonna put that ham up there.
Yeah.
No ham, no pig feet.
Nah.
No chitlins.
Yeah, pork rinds and shit like that.
Pork rinds, none of that. Okay.
None of that shit.
All right. So now, how about the cow? A lot of people they say the cow that's a clean animal. A cow just eats grass and stuff like that. What's up with the cows? The cow, what's unhealthy about the cow?
It's supposed to just eat grass.
Right.
Yeah. But once again, we come into the factor of this cow is sick. Like, you remember the mad cow disease, right?
Right.
That's always been a thing. They just try to do what they're doing now. You understand? I ain't gonna get too technical, but you understand what they're doing now with diseases and things like that.
Okay.
Like the type of control that's being. But so they try to do this with the mad cow disease, but the cow is always mad and diseased because they're not feeding it grass. Once you're not feeding the animal what it's meant to eat, then it's automatically gonna get some type of disease, and that meat is not gonna be nutritious to you.
Okay.
You're gonna get some type of ailment or, arthritis, like inflammation. Maybe you won't get sick, but you will feel pain. You will feel it.
It's like you said cows are supposed to eat grass, but nowadays a lot of the cows are coming from these factories, and they're not feeding them grass in there.
They just pumping them with more testosterone, estrogen, growth hormones, everything, different medicines, and antibiotics and probiotics, all type of alien shit.
So with all that
things that's not made for the cow to go into.
So now, once again, when all that stuff goes into the cow, now, people, they go and they go buy some, what's a cow, hamburger meat? That's from the cow?
You got some, I believe you got some hamburger meat. I believe they was.
But my point is now, and the cow, you get hamburger meat from the cow. Okay, you get a steak from the cow.
Yeah, steak.
Now they cooking it. When you cook it, is it not, you know?
What does cooking do besides take out some of the nutrients and stuff? Not all of it. People say, you know, it takes out all of the nutrients, but that's not true. But it does kill some of the nutrients. So that's why meat is like pointless. Like the dog is getting, like, you know, the dog and the lion and the tiger, all of these things that eat meat, they're getting all the right nutrients in it because they're not cooking it. They're eating it raw, so they're getting all of those nutrients. That's why they look like that. They're physically, you know, beasts and stuff, and they have different type of strength. So
they always eat their animals. They kill it and they eat it right there.
Yeah,
right there, and they get all of the blood that's in it. Has all the minerals and stuff.
All the iron and minerals and stuff.
All the iron and minerals in there.
Yeah, so it's like you're not really that type of iron and minerals for you is not getting broken down the best, like how plants and things really break down in your body, how it breaks down in their body, and especially when you cook it, now you're depleting a lot more of that stuff too. So that's why it's more optimal for them, because they're eating it raw.
Okay, so now what about parasites? Does cow have parasites in it and all that stuff?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because the shit that they feeding it, like I said, the things that they putting in its body is like foreign. So now you're gonna have different things growing in the body, like, because it can't really break down properly in the cow. So that's why the cow, like I said, you got mad cow disease and all these other things. You know, these foreign things going into the cow's body. That the body, like the digestive system in that cow's body doesn't really recognize. So it's just lingering, and once things linger in the body, the cow's body is a lot hotter too than ours. So once you heat those things up, bacteria and things like that, they just start to fester and turn into things and start mutating. You know?
Okay. So the cow is a no-no.
Yeah.
No cow.
Nah.
All right, so a lot of people, they say, okay, I don't eat no cow, I don't eat no red meat. You know, I be eating chicken, man. I eat my chicken, man. Talk about the chicken, man. What's up with that chicken, man? Is the chicken healthy?
Nah,
is it unhealthy?
Nah. If you're in an island and stuff like that, or like somewhere where you're farming them and you feeding them their grains or whatever that they eat in, their corn and their grains that they eat, their seeds, or that stuff, the minerals that they, what I'm saying, that they supposed to get, that's a lot better choice than these farm like Purdue and Tyson and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's fucking, like I said, chicken on more antibiotics, probiotics, soy, and those hormones. And yeah, you see the size of them. They're growing them like overnight. Yeah. Chickens don't grow that big, like naturally.
I saw something about the process. They take the chickens, they grow real fast. What is it? It's not that long, the process.
Yeah, it's not that long.
The process of what they're doing with these chickens for them to reproduce or whatever, it's not that long.
Right.
It's not that
chicken
long.
And the eggs and stuff that's coming from them is just as bad. The sodium in those will fucking send your ass. It'll make you drop, like get dizzy, because your cholesterol and stuff is so high from these eggs and stuff. So yeah, the chicken ain't no much better. The chicken is like this chicken now is like scavenger too. It'll eat anything,
But what about the chicken? Now some people say that the chicken is clean. They say that the chicken has, I believe, 3 stomachs, and they're able to digest the food better. All that waste and all that garbage that they eat. What's your opinion on that?
It wouldn't have a better digestive system
A cow?
Cow, yeah.
Nah?
Or, yeah, definitely not. Cow's stomach is, you see the size of that shit too. And that's why cows can eat like that wheatgrass and digest different things, like all of that grass.
Okay.
You know, because of their stomach.
We got ambulance.
Yeah. Tough getting through in this traffic.
Alright.
Most people don't like to get out of the way.
Yeah. Alright. They gone
I
now.
need to be in that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I try to stay aware and just stay aware and take care of myself, because you don't want to put your hands in other people's hands, especially out here.
Yeah.
You see how long it takes to get just down the block. So imagine if you're in some type of emergency. So that's why you want to pay attention to these things and these videos like these, so you're not hearing that.
Alright, so they gone now. So back to the chicken, man.
Yeah.
No chicken McNuggets, man? Come on, man. If you want to have
chicken McNuggets, I don't even think that's really chicken. Maybe you could say conspiracy theory or whatever, but you know, the guy came out, one of the CEOs came out and said that there might possibly be human meat in the McDonald's meat.
Not the chicken McNuggets, just
of course,
or just anything in McDonald's in general.
The McNuggets.
Or the McNuggets.
Too.
McNuggets.
That's pink slime. That's that's not chicken.
That's not chicken?
No.
Okay.
That's like the same thing that they make from the bologna.
That's what I was getting ready to say, yeah.
Yeah, the pink slime with breaded flour on it.
Pink slime.
Yeah. That's what we call that.
Pink slime.
Yeah, so nah, chicken ain't, no.
What about parasites? Chicken will have parasites in it and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Flesh, I mean, they don't manifest. You can't see them. But once it's dead, that's it. Now the afterlife process takes place. And maggots, parasites, and all of that thing, all of those things is a part of that recycling process. So
of the chicken.
Yeah, dead carcass.
Dead carcass. Okay.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now a lot of people say that. What about the fish, man?
Yeah,
what about the fish, man? Come on, people, the Presbyterians out there, man. Gotta have this. Salmon has, omega-3s and all stuff like that.
Yeah.
So is fish unhealthy? Is fish bad for you?
Man, I'm so tired of y'all saying you don't eat meat, but you eat fish. Fish is meat. People, it's flesh, it's carcass. It stinks just as bad, probably worse than any of them. I believe stinks worse than any of them.
Wow.
Because that's how rotten it is, like, and it is just as bad. It has parasites in it as well too. Sometimes if you look at, you can see a couple videos, and hopefully you don't have to see it when you buy it in person, because that'll just probably be a traumatizing thing if you see those parasites crawling up in the fish. But yeah, they got parasites too. The ocean is like much worse than before, probably worse than ever with all the oil they got spilling and all the other trash, and it's been pretty high now. So the fish is more toxic. You got mercury. That's why a lot of women, when they're pregnant and stuff, they have to watch their fish intake. And if you're on certain medications too, like because of the metals, it has a lot of metal in it. That's terrible. That's toxic. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like.
So now when you talk about fish, what are we talking about now? Are we talking about like the catfish? We talking about shrimps? We talking about lobsters? Which one we talking about?
We're talking about all of them, man.
So one of the popular ones is shrimps, man. People like they shrimps. Talk about the shrimp.
That's a water bug. That's a roach.
That's a roach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a water bug. I call those water bugs.
Water bugs. I noticed when they pull dead bodies out of the ocean, they always got a bunch of shrimp attached to it.
Because that's what they do. They're scavengers. Shrimps, crabs. You see crabs attached to dead bodies and shit too.
Crabs. What about lobsters, man? People love their lobsters, man. Lobsters is an expensive dish.
Yeah.
That's an expensive dish.
And man, do I have to talk about how much criminal shit is going on? That's criminal.
What do you mean criminal?
It's criminal to charge.
All that money for
for something that's so unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's criminal.
And caviar, that's another expensive joint. That's fish eggs. Fish eggs.
Wow. That's like alien, like.
Yeah, I never. Yeah.
Like, it looks like eyeballs.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're eating. That's like a monster.
Yeah.
You're eating somebody's eggs or something's eggs, like.
Fish
like
eggs.
You're eating something's babies, like you're eating babies, like pause. If you're a man and you eating babies, and I know somebody was selling caviar. Yeah, one of these guys. One of these weirdos was selling caviar, man. That's why I'm not on Instagram or none of that, because it got too weird, man. Like and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But caviar, you eating eggs, and then like the fish is one of the creepiest things, because the shit still has the eyes in it. Now we're not even going to past the nutrient part and like the lack of nutrients that it has, and the more toxic shit. It has eyes in it, so you're eating something that's like pretty much looking at you, looking back at you type shit. Like I don't know, like
that's been a while since I ain't eat fish in years, so I don't know now. I'm just remembering now. When you buy the fish, they still got the eye.
Yeah, so it's like you really on some savage shit, like. So people been on demon time, man. Yeah, that's demon time. Like you eating something that's looking at you, like you know what I'm saying. Just imagine that shit.
Wow.
So just the moral part of it, not just it's that part of that too, like.
Same thing with even lobster.
Yeah,
lobster when they're alive,
still have the eyes.
Still got the eyes.
Bug eyes, they still got the eyes.
Yeah. And
they still got the antennas.
Yeah.
like little bugs. Yeah,
because they're alive. Like I remember when I used to eat crabs back in the day.
Yeah, you see
you buy them alive,
and
then you throw it in that hot ass water and boil it.
And boil them to death.
Yeah.
And then but those are scavengers too.
Yeah.
So you don't want to eat scavengers because the nutrient density in those is nothing like.
Now hold on now. What about salmon? People always talk about that salmon, man. Got my omega-3s in it and all that. What's up with the salmon, man?
Salmon.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, wild caught is of course better, but it's still, like I said, it's still, once it's dead and you have to cook it, it's like you losing some nutrients.
When you buy it, it's all pink. It looks all pink when you buy that shit.
Yeah. That's why if you can't eat it raw, then it's like, that's why even when I eat like the vegan stuff and plant-based, you cook it, you lose some nutrients, but it's so high in nutrients that it's not completely depleted, and you can still benefit from it. You're not killing all of the nutrients completely. So
like ginger, man. You boil your ginger, you're not losing a whole lot in there. Still potent as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
So all right, so we covered the pork, the cow,
fish.
The fish,
and
and the chicken. What about the turkey? What about the turkey, man?
Turkey, supposedly a lean thing.
Yeah.
But you see how they got them cooped up.
Same thing like chicken, pretty much.
Yeah, you see how they raise them. They got them in their own feces.
Yeah.
Own piss. Yeah. You know. Throw up, like, you know, this is not good things, man. Because
some people go with the turkey instead of the chicken. They go, you know, it's a lean meat and all that.
Nah, it's still, like I said, still dead carcass. Still gotta cook it, so you're still gonna lose a lot of the nutrients. So it's like you're just eating a lot more waste, and that's taking up space and time for your body to process things, and that's gonna cause you to age quicker. That's gonna cause your energy to be dropped.
Okay. So. What about the lamb, man? You know, a lot of people, they eat the lamb. They say, I don't eat pork, but I eat the lamb. That's another one they consider a lean. That's we considered in the red meat category, right?
Yeah, that's
but they say it's lean. They say it's a lean.
Meat?
Yeah. You know, instead of the cow, they go with the lamb. They say that's lean.
Yeah, that's definitely like foreign. Like, this is new to like, since when have we been eating lamb? Like, you know what I'm saying?
They sell that at a lot of the West Indian spots. Is it lamb that they got? Oh, no, goat.
Yeah,
it's the goat that they sell up in the West Indian spot.
Goat eat, like, they eat grass, but they eat a lot of different things too, like scavengers and stuff like that. So you're not gonna get good stuff back from that goat. They eating a lot of different things, man. They're not just eating grass and stuff. Like, you know, you stay away from the scavengers, man, for sure. That's like the bottom of the food chain, and when you go down to the bottom, not the goat, but just like scavengers, like the lobsters and stuff like that.
Okay,
And then scavengers in general are gonna be like at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
So that would be the pig and the fishes of the sea.
Yeah, the roaches of the sea.
The roaches of the sea.
Yeah, the bugs, the water bugs, you could call those.
Okay.
Those things with a bunch of legs and tentacles. Like antennas, I mean.
Yeah, that would be
antennas.
that would be like the lobsters and
crabs and all of that.
Crabs.
Yeah,
all right. Anything else you want to address? Any other animal or anything else concerning you know, we covered everything there.
Yeah, we covered the most popular ones. You know, people like to eat like all type of garbage, like, and try to get cute and exotic. You know, you got the calamari, the squid, and things like that's not supposed to be.
Shark.
Yeah,
how about the shark?
Is crazy.
Like, shark cartilage. That was a thing a few years back.
Yeah.
People buying a shark cartilage from the vitamin stores and all that, saying that was supposed to be good for you.
Yeah, people are crazy, man.
Yeah, shark cartilage. Nah.
Do your own research and don't follow these trends, man. These trends are like business things, man.
Another trend. How about the fish oils?
Fish oil, like,
you know, they have that in the store. Fish oils, they be selling that shit. Fish oils
that sounds
in the store. Fish oil.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
A lot of the fish oils be having the omegas in it, omega-3s and all that fish oil.
Get all of that from like nuts.
Right.
And like
go with your black seed oil instead of your fish oil, man.
Black seed oil, sesame oil. Like they got many different oils from the earth.
Because people say that the fish oil that helps with their joint pain and shit like that.
They full of shit. Yeah. That don't help with no damn joint pain. That's
because it has the omega-3s in it and all that.
And it have mercury and metal too. That's gonna definitely bend, like make you feel like you're bent up and shit. So, yeah.
All right.
So I wouldn't mess with that.
Okay, so you covered everything there. Anything else?
Nah, that's pretty much That's so the things people need to know. Pretty much about.
And all of them, whatever, they all got parasites in them. You saying?
Yeah, all of them.
All the flesh.
All of them.
They all have parasites.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them.
Fish, they might not be putting all the hormones in it that they put inside.
Yeah, they might not.
The other animals like the cows and stuff like that.
But a lot of them, they don't. A lot of them, maybe not. You know, the ones that they catch out the wild, but. I mean, whatever they dumping out.
How about tuna fish, man?
Tuna fish is terrible.
Tuna fish, man? Yeah. People talking about they had their tuna fish. That's another one they like, you know, to say that's lean and,
that's
you know.
a scavenger.
It's a scavenger to the tunas.
Bottom of the food chain, man.
Bottom of the food chain.
Cleanup.
Sardines. That's another one they like, the sardines, man.
A part of the cleanup crew.
That's how I get my protein, man. The sardines, they're high in protein.
I call them the cleanup crew.
Those are the cleanup crew, sardines.
Yeah, part of the cleanup crew.
No sardines.
Or dog food. I call that too. Stuff you feed your dog because they can eat those raw.
Yeah. Sardines, when you buy them, it's those little fish.
Tiny fish.
Yeah. People buy those for their protein and all that, man. You know, gotta get your protein, man.
Yeah.
You want them gains.
Yeah.
Gotta get your protein, right?
Yeah, man. You want them gains, man. Yeah, you want those gains, man. Not good gains, but just gains.
Not the good. Those are the what you call the fluffy gains.
Yeah, the fluff gains.
The fluff gains.
Yeah, the puffy.
Puffy gains.
Yeah, you don't want that. That's not really solid, man. You want it to be solid.
All right.
To be solid, you need the earth, and the earth, what I mean by that is minerals. And also fiber. So you're not puffy. Yeah. Your stomach ain't puffy.
No fiber, zero fiber in meat and in any of those flesh.
Yeah, there's no fiber.
No fiber.
Yeah. So that'll just make you definitely puffy. That'll puff you up.
Puffy. Get those bodybuilder gains.
Yeah. Big and not much energy.
Yeah.
So
they're always breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding heavy.
If you want to carry around however much pounds all day at night, then go for it, man.
Okay.
Eat everything, and I just mentioned here every day if you want to get those terrible gains.
So what Shredder saying is meat is not unhealthy. I mean meat, meat is unhealthy and meat is bad for you. So no meat, pause, and you know.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Pause.
Stop eating meat. Pause.
Get that out of there.
Okay.
I'm gonna tumble that shit.
All right, Master Shredder. Good looking. So he said no meat. So if y'all want some meal plans, meatless meal plans.
Yeah, plant-based.
Plant-based.
Meal plans. You want to get going in the right direction. You don't know how to get started. It's a good way to go. And if you don't know how to get started, a consultation is definitely another good way to go too. Don't waste your time just sitting there trying to figure it out when you could get led in the right direction.
That's right.
Right.
All right, so hit him up, onechanceinaamillion@gmail.com for the consultation. Everything goes well. You get that meal plan and the training.
That's right.
And you be on your way.
Right.
Also,
got the merch too.
Got the merch too.
Different. Got something good for y'all.
Something
Not some shit I just slapped on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Something quality, man. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta need that, man. Got
Right.
some more coming for you. Y'all want these? Come hit me up on the onechanceinaamillion@gmail.com too as well.
Okay. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Got more videos coming up.
Really.
All right, good looking out, Master Shredder. More coming soon from my man Shredder.